This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now.
Good morning, all the judges and my beloved audience. My name is Muhammad Rafi Putra Prasada, and I'm from Garuda Nusantara Vocational School. I'm here to tell you guys a story about Jack and the Beanstalk. Once upon a time, there lived a widow and her son Jack. Every day, Jack will help his mother to do all the chores like chopping the wood, weeding the garden, and milking the cow. But despite of their hard work, Jack and his mother were still very poor with barely enough money to keep themselves fed. What shall we do? What shall we do? We don't have enough money to buy a good seed for our farm this year. We must sell our cow old bears and with enough money to plant a good crop, said the widow one spring day. Alright, mother, it's a market day today. I will go into the town and sell our cow old bears. After that, Jack quickly took the cow halter and take it into the town. But as soon as he got there, he met with a funny looking little old man who said to him, "Good morning, Jack." "Good morning to you," said Jack, wondering how the little old man knew his name. "Are you off to this fine morning?" "Well, I'm going to the town to sell our cow, Betsy." "Well, what the helpful son you are! I have special deal just for good boys like you." And then the old man looked around to make sure that no one was watching him. After that, he quickly showed Jack the three magical beans that he had been held for this whole time. "Beans?" said Jack, confused.
Already magical beans to be exact, young man. 1, 2, 3, so magical are they that if you plant them overnight, they will grow into a big beanstalk. And because you're such a good boy, I have special dish just for you. You can take all of this just for that old milking cow.
"Well, are you quite sure they are magical?"
I am indeed that if they don't grow up overnight, you can take your cows back.
After that, Jack quickly handed over the cow's halter into the old man and take the three magical beans and headed towards home. In his home, Jack suddenly greeted by his mother, who were confused why Jack was so early and asked him, "Well, so early, Jack? How much did you get for her?" "Mother, I sell all best for these three magical beans that if you plant them overnight, they will grow into a big. "What? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you trade off our only milking cow for these three measly beans? Oh my goodness gracious me, my son!" Then she burst out into tears. After that, Jack ran up towards his little room in the attic and threw the three magical beans toward his window, and thinking, How could I make my mother so sad like that? After so much tossing and turning, Jack finally drove off into sleep. The next morning, Jack looked around to look around and noticed that his room was looking a little different. He jumped off and go open his window, and what do you think he saw? The three magical beans he had been thrown off overnight had been grown into a big beanstalk that sprung into the sky. Jack climbed with the twisty vines and the leaves and he climbed up until he reached the sky. Once he reached the sky, he finally looked at the long broad road which leads us into the tall broad castle in the distance. Jack ran towards the castle, but as soon as he got there, the door suddenly swung open to reveal a horrible lady giant. Jack immediately tries to run off, but he dragged off by the lady giant and said to him,
Well, don't be such a hurry, young man. I'm sure a growing boy like you likes a big breakfast.
After that, she took Jack inside her house and feeds him a glass of milk and a plate of cheese. Thump, thump, thump. Suddenly, the whole house started shaking as if someone was coming closer.
Oh my goodness gracious me! It's my husband! Hurry! Go hide inside its hamper pot. I'm sure he likes nothing more than a boy's plate on toast.
Jack immediately hid into that copper pot, and the door burst open and to reveal the giant as his wife. I'm ready for breakfast. I'm so hungry that I could eat 3 cows. What is the smell? A smell of blood of Englishman. Be he dead or be he alive, I have his bones to grind my bread.
Nonsense, dear. We haven't even had any boys for breakfast this year. No, go wash your hands and breakfast will be ready for you.
Jack looked that the giant finally goes off into the distance and tried to make a run, but the lady giant stopped him.
Wait until he is asleep.
Said the lady giant. After that, the giant came back with a sickly white hand and golden harp and growled, Lay! After he growled, the sickly white hand immediately lays a golden eggs which looked so expensive. After the breakfast, the giant growls once again. Play! After he growls, the golden harp suddenly, immediately sang good tones of lullaby to make the giant drop off into sleep. Seeing that the giant finally dropped off into sleep, Jack finally tries to make a run, but when he got closer to the door, he heard of a weeping of a little girl. Jack sighed and goes back into the room to take the sickly white hand and golden harp. After that, he makes the run and goes down to the big beanstalk, but the sickly white hand gave a cackle, which made the giant wake up. Wife, 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 what have you done with my sickly white hand and my golden harp? Said the giant angrily, realizing that he has been tricked. The giant burst out opened up his door to see that no one was around, and he tries to peek through the clouds. Then he sees Jack finally goes down and finally down on the ground. Jack immediately screamed toward his mother. Mother, mother, please grab my blade. I need it. Mother, please. Jack screamed, and the mother finally gave Jack the blade, and Jack opens the blade and tries to cut down the big beanstalk. Cut, cut, and cut. After that, the beanstalk finally toppled over. Jack sighed a breath of relief, seeing that the giant no longer can chase him. After that, the Jack and his mother take a good care of the golden harp and the sickly white hand, and they live happily after. This That's all from me. Thank you for listening. See you on the next occasion.